I'm so thankful to the good Lord. I can't, express it good enough. We're just very blessed. This group of kids are such tremendous fighters and so tough. Uh, that's one of the most difficult teams in the country to play against. And you see about how hot they are coming in here. They'd won 8 of 10, 6 of their last 7. Frank is an incredible coach, and it's so hard to simulate them in our practice. The way they play, the way they deny everything, the way they get on top. I just thought it was a heck of a win for us against the hottest team in our league. I thought Abdul in the first half was tremendous and really did a good job the whole game. I thought Nick really did a great job handling the pressure because it's so hard. There's nowhere to go, and you got to put your head down and get to the rim some. And he made some big plays tonight. Nick Weatherspoon did. I thought Reggie handled his composure really well because it's such a physical game. I mean, if you watch the physicality that's going on, the best thing if you're a basketball fan is to not watch the ball, watch off the ball. That's when you really learn the game as a fan and as someone who appreciates it. I mean, there's so much physicality. This is the most physical team maybe in the country, and I thought our foul shooting was huge. We really did a great job. 77% tonight was really huge for us. I thought that one stretch where we got up, I think, was it 9 or 10, where we got back-to-back dunks in transition. That put us up 9 or 10, one or the other.
9.
But that was big. And I think it was about 6 minutes left, 7 minutes left. I thought that our bench, again, did a tremendous job. It's just a very hard team to play against, and just feel so thankful to get away with a win tonight. Questions?
Start with Garrick here to coach's right, second row.
It seemed like a complete game from DJ today, 16 points on the offensive end. It seemed like he bothered Lawson a lot in the first half, too.
He's playing great. DJ's been tremendous for us. I thought the 3 to put us up 7, I forget, it was like a 4-point game. It was in transition. He shot without hesitation. Getting him that rest in the second half really helped him, in terms of his legs. I agree with you.
Again, questions for Coach. We'll get the microphone to you. Raise your hands. Go ahead and get it to Joel here, middle second row, and then we'll go back to the cameras.
Just the chaos of that last 30 seconds and holding on. You talked about your team's fight and stuff. Just kind of what went on in that last 30 seconds from your vantage point.
The pass that was supposed to go to Tyson over the top is my fault because we haven't practiced that enough where you bring both the guys at half court up. He was supposed to just hesitate like he was going to screen and then go. He actually stopped, so there was no separation. But that's a play we hadn't really practiced, and it's my fault for that turnover there. They made some difficult shots. I mean, the lesson, and I explained this to the team after, the game's never over till it's over. And, that's a great lesson tonight for us. And, the free throws down the stretch were huge. We knew he tried to miss that one at the foul line late. Robert did a great job, blocking out and getting that rebound back for us. So it was huge. I mean, they made a big 3. And Kostar, how good is he? He's an absolute monster. He's going to make a lot of money when he's done. And I'm so happy he's never coming back to Starkville. That made him really, see him and Silva, go out the door. I mean, the last 2 years from, there, and we got to play him again, obviously, down there. But just, he's never coming back here, thank goodness.
Again, we'll go with the cameras.
Coach, 3 of your guys scoring in double figures. What can you just say about them being able to share the ball like they did and having such a good job on offense?
They're so hard to play against, and they're so hard to make passes. We still had 14 assists in our 23 baskets. And great job, and especially by Nick Weatherspoon. I thought he did a great job sharing the ball tonight at the end of the drives. And, they really make you tough the way they read you, the way they overplay you. It's just a very, very difficult defense. And they changed defenses. They went zone some. They showed zone. And then they switched to man in the middle of possession. A lot of things going on out there.
We'll stay back in the cameras far right.
Coach, after the game, you said that you loved that it was a do that made the tip in. Did you see a little extra pep in his step over the past few days that kind of led to his first half performance?
You know what? I think that had nothing to do with it. I just think he is such a great competitor and such a team guy. whether or not whatever happened. Now you're right. I was so proud and happy that he got the tip in to win it for us. And if you watch the film, you saw that when he tipped it in, a lot of kids would do what? They'd celebrate. What did he do? He sprinted back right away because he understands with his experience it's not over till it's over. But there's no question he's playing with a lot of confidence. And, I really thought we did a good job getting the ball tonight. There was a great pass for a dunk there in the second half that was huge. He's really doing a great job for us, and he's, a tremendous player and an even better person.
Go front row right here to Jalen.
Early in the first half, CoStar, he was getting a lot of open looks off the pick and pop. What adjustment did you make in the second half?
We talked about switching that in the second half, which we did right away. So they were two guys to a side with three over here, and when he ball screened, he was slipping to the baseline, and we got to switch that. And we had talked about that, but we got to do it automatically, and we did that in the second half, and that helped us.
Go to the gentleman standing up against the wall there.
Sorry if everyone kind of asked this, but what kind of stood out with the fight that South Carolina showed getting back into it, and what are you sort of seeing and feeling as that is sort of coming to pass?
Yeah, it's not surprising. This has happened, we've played, I think, 9 times now. Every game is just like a monster, difficult. I said, before the game the other day with the media, playing against Frank Martin and his team is like getting a root canal. I mean, it really is. It's that painful. It is absolutely brutal. It's unbelievable how painful it is. They embody it, their coach. Never quit, never give up. Unbelievable toughness, physicality. I mean, Frank is just an incredible coach. And their team they recruited. They're young. I mean, you look at those young guys, those redshirt freshmen. I mean, they're going to be really good here, not only this year, but the years coming up. I mean, he's got this thing rolling.
Again, any other questions for Coach?
This is for me, right, this is our best win of the year. This is, the win that is the best win of the year for us.
We'll go back to Jalen here, front row.
Coach, you had a moment in the second half where you got the crowd hype. Just take me through that.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, I mean, we needed to stop, and, I wanted to get and they were great. And then they did it on the next possessions that came up. I'm doing whatever I can to help our guys, have that feeling. I thought, tonight, 8 o'clock game on a weeknight, I thought we really had a good crowd considering how late it is, and, families can't come because of their little ones. I love everybody out there that was able to make it to this game tonight. I'm so appreciative of them and so thankful for them and their support for our team and our players. It was a great atmosphere, and I'm so appreciative.
Eric here, and then we'll give it to the other side.
Nick, kind of an interesting stretch the last 30 seconds there, but the big picture, you got the win. How big is this for your tournament projections moving forward down the stretch?
This is a big win for us. We knew they was like one of the hottest teams right now in the SEC, and we knew how they played. But toward the end, we got to just do a better job of closing out the game. But overall, I think we played pretty well.
Abdul, Coach Sarr was having his way in the first half, and then it seemed like Coach switched you off on him at the end of the second half or end of the first half. What was he doing to get position in that first half?
I don't think he was doing anything special. They just ran some plays for him where they got him wide open. And then first half when we came in, we talked about it in the locker room, and we decided to do a better job on him the next half because I don't think he scored as much as he did the first half, second half as much as he did the first half. So we just did a better job as a whole team on him. So.
We'll stay left side of the players and go to Tyler in the second round.
Duel the other day, you said it'd be a no blood, no foul type of game. It seemed like it lived up to that, especially in the first half. What was it like from your perspective playing in a game that physical?
Honestly, I feel like we love it. We thrive of just playing hard. As long as the calls go both ways, we play as hard as we can every game. We give it our all. We play the same way we practice. Practice are harder, which makes the game kind of a little bit easier. And we knew what we were coming into, and we were prepared for it. So.
And questions for the players. We'll go back over here to Garrett and raise your hand, and we'll get the microphone to you.
Nick, transition offense, you had back-to-back dunks with Reggie and then yourself, especially with a lot of passes mixed in between there. Do you think that's the best the transition offense has been in a two-possession stretch like that?
Yeah, I think that was the best one. I wasn't expecting the pass though. I mean, I wasn't even supposed to dunk it, but my athleticism let me dunk it. So, I mean, that was a great transition play though.
Any questions for the players? With the microphone to you, we'll go to Joel, and then we'll go down below to Steve.
Abdul, when you fouled out with about 29 seconds left, the crowd got to its feet and was very loud and cheering for you as you went back to the bench and things. Given the tip in the other day at Arkansas and how much production you had tonight, just how much fun has this last couple of games been for you?
It's been really exciting, but I think the best part about it is just knowing everyone on the whole team has to be able to help. You know, every individual has to help. So as a group, we, you know, even in practice, we try to stay positive. You know, adversity is gonna hit, but doing even good times, bad times, we just try to keep our heads up and keep playing as hard as we can. We just right now the next game is the most important game of the season for us. So
We'll go middle front with Steve, and then we'll go back over to the corner to the left with Paul.
DJ, it seems like you're getting the ball up and out pretty quickly on that three-point shot. What is maybe changing your comfort level out there beyond the three-point line that makes you so comfortable taking that shot?
Just all the work I put in over the summers and up to now, just being confident in my shot. Just think everyone gonna go in.
Nick, you guys did a pretty good job on Lawson. He got his points in the second half, but what was kind of the defensive mindset against him tonight?
So our best defender on him. I mean, we put our best defender on him, and I mean, he does the job most of the time. We trust him, but a lot of times it's not just one person; it's the whole team basically playing defense. So I feel like we all did a great job on as a team.
Any other questions for the players? We'll go back to Tyler, second row to the left.
Nick, on the flip side of that, they did a pretty good job on Reggie. When you saw how physical they were on him, obviously you come out with 18 points and got to the free throw line a bunch. Did it kind of register in your mind that you had to be a little bit more aggressive, given that Reggie wasn't getting what he usually got?
We know some games he ain't gonna have all the good game that he have because he have so many back to back, and when he don't, there's some us guys we gotta come through for him and just put him in better position in this game.
Any other questions for the players before we get Coach Howland in?